Hey, good morning, everyone. Well, that worked out faster than I thought. I thought I was going to be really late here. Alrighty, woo, came running in the house. So it's December 29th, 2021. It's a Wednesday. Hello, everyone. Glad to have you here. Appreciate it. Alrighty, let's look at some charts and take a look at the SPY. Let me take a drink of coffee here. Okay, that's better. Whew, I need to run more. All right, so the market has been doggone bullish, hasn't it? Yesterday, I think we got a little bit, what I'm going to call frothy, a little bit, what are we going to do up here kind of a thing. And we just ended up with a little doji. There we go. So nice little run up. You can see that we've broken out. Anything above 470.40, this blue line right here, I think we're still in great shape. So any kind of a pullback to there, I'm perfectly fine with that. That's just the normal movement, the normal order of a, whoops, no screen. Hang on here. All right, sorry about that. Screen is up. So a little pullback here to 470.40. I think that's perfectly fine. Just the normal movement, the normal back and forth of any chart. Anything below this, however, I'm going to have to get a little on the bearish side. So 470.40 right now is kind of important. Assuming the bulls just keep up what they're doing and pullbacks are fine, I'm looking at 483.50, 492.50 on here. Just, assuming the bulls stay strong. Is this going to happen this week? I doubt it. Is it going to go up here in the next 5 days? I doubt it. But over a little bit of time, we could certainly work ourselves up. Just watch the support line here. Support's about that 470.40. All right, let's take a look at some charts. I've got 10 of them, and I've already got them marked up, so this should not take too long at all. Kind of a funny thing. Yesterday we talked about this this box in here, and I found a use for it. So, yeah. So I've got a naked chart up as well. Let's just look at price action and possibilities of where price might go and maybe where we don't want price to go. So let's take DD here. If you take a look at that box right there, all we've done really is created some consolidation. So here we rally up, and all this is a whole lot of noise. Absolutely tradable for some folks, but just a whole lot of noise. And what I'm looking for is a pullback into this area, or the pullback could be today too. We're looking for that entry. And when I say we're looking for an entry, what I'm shopping for is something in the buy box. I'm wanting a bullish candle. It doesn't have to be today. It could be 5 days from now. And I want this chart pattern to pretty much, well, let's see, we're going to go sideways to down. So I want it inside this area right here. A lot of people are very confused sometimes on exactly where to enter a chart. And here's a news flash. There is no exact spot to enter a chart. It's all about an area. You can needle it all you want for down to the penny, but you're going to find that you're burning hours and burning time for what? And you'll see if you try it. So I'm looking for something in this area because I'm looking for it to go up to 85.90 and 90, well, almost 91 up here. So if your price target, and let's just go from a breakout here, if your price target is 5.3% away, followed by a total of 11%, so total of 11% trade on DuPont here, up to this 90 area, it really doesn't matter if you buy this at that price or if you buy it at this price. The object of getting into a chart is getting into a chart where you can see the bulls getting back in themselves. AOS is another one. Here we've rallied up, 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 up. There we go. Here we've popped up, and then all we've done is a little bit of sideways move, and now we're breaking out. So what I'm wanting is something in this buy box. So something sideways. So if price just kind of hovers right here, if price was to pull back, that's okay. What I'm looking for are the bulls to step in with a bullish candle is what I'm looking for. So let's take bottom pickers for a second. Bottom pickers love this sort of setup right here. They love this. And what they love about it is we have a downtrend, and now we have a doji or a pair of dojis. We have a bullish candlestick here. Bottom pickers just drool over themselves on charts like this. We want the same thing right here. We just don't want it off the bottom. We want charts that are trending up, that have established that they're tough, established that they're rough, established that they have a plan. And this chart is establishing it has a plan with the trend. And what we want to do is hop onto that plan at what we consider the best time, what I consider the best time. Phil there might consider a different time. Maybe Phil says, you know what, that's not good for me. I want it to break out. That's okay, Phil. That's Phil's way of trading. Perfectly fine. Thanks, Phil. So I'm simply looking for this. I'm not looking for a red candle down. I'm not interested at all ever in buying a candle that's down. All that suggests is we're going to go down more. I want candles that are green, suggest they're going to go up. Looking for 90, then up here at 87, possible targets, a stop, 82.90. AME, see how we've rallied up here? Boom, rally. Just consolidate, make a lot of noise. That's all this is, make a lot of noise. And here we've broken out. Now we're simply looking for that pullback, that rest in this area, buy signal, 150.30, we'll call it 154. Anything below 143.25 or 143.20 maybe, would not want this chart. Would not want my enemy to have this chart. We don't want to get back down into here. FMC is another one. See how that thing has been just moving sideways? Here we've rallied up, moved sideways, and here we are in that buy box now. So looking for a buy in the buy box. Targets, 114.60, 120.15. Then maybe we can jump up to 129, 133 up here. Below 107.40, why would I want the chart below 107.40? Why on earth, as a swing trader, would I want to keep this chart if I bought it? Why would I want to keep it below that area? Because that's just a lot of nonsense right there. The uneducated down there don't want to be there. Good morning, Jim. C, S-E-E. Here's another one. Whoops, wrong one. Go blue. Big rally up. Just a lot of noise. Now we've broken out. And now what we're looking for is that opportunity to get back in. I like the opportunity of a little bit of a pullback. And, you know, I look at this chart, we've got a hammer up, 2 bars of consolidation, then up, up. This is a little too high for me to be buying. All these so far have been too high to buy. That's why I need a little bit of a rest. It doesn't have to be a big rest. It could be just one candle to the downside and then start back up. Just a little bit of a, put more gas in the tank. Pull over and get a Snickers bar. Let it re-energize, and then maybe we can go up. Dove, D-O-V, is another one. Here we've gone from here up, just a lot of noise, and here we're right at that breakout area right now. Nice little pullback. Even up here, I'm not opposed to, boom, being a buyer in there. If I see the market is working, if I see the chart is working, anything below 174, would not want it. That would put it back down here, where those that bought it up here, believe me, their world came to an end down here. They've had a horrible couple of weeks here. And so why enter that world of bad? No reason to enter that world of bad. 182.50, 187.60, 197 up here, possible targets. Ingersoll Rand. Here's the big trend again. It's the same old thing over and over and over. And there's plenty of these charts that look like this. Nonsense. Now we're getting somewhere. Now what I want is a simple consolidation, a good reason to buy it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, we'll call yesterday 5 candles up. What we need is a candle or two rest, a little price action just to take a little, prop its legs up, take it a little easy, have a cold drink, rest, let those buyers come back in, and then that looks like a trade. 164.68 up here, almost 69. Rad, a little different picture than what we've been looking at here. Rad put in a nice little bottom. Here we've popped up, we've hit this downtrend line. We're sitting right in this area. 2 areas that I see as a possible buy. One of them is right in here. Anything below, what is that? 1365-ish, anything below that would be horrible. It would absolutely be horrible to keep this trade. I don't say this much these days. I don't know why. I probably should start saying it a little bit more because it's just a good thing to say. Let's see. Make this red. Make this a pen. There we are. Make that red. There we go. So if somebody was to buy this here, and this is what your stop, and for whatever reason you decided that you're smarter than the chart, and you're going to keep it, and then it goes down here. And let's say that you're minus $100 when it reaches your stop or ever so slightly below the stop. You're minus $100. So as it comes down, your $100 grows. Man, what a way to make money double, I'll tell you. This is a great way to make money double for somebody else. So what happens is now it comes down here, and you finally close it out because you realize this is just a bad trade. And now you're down $500. Okay, here's what I want you to ask yourself. Now that you're down $500, now that you've finally taken the $500 loss, ask yourself, wouldn't a $100 loss be the best thing that ever happened to you? Just think about that. JCI. Here's another one that's rallied up. Nice big rally. A lot of nonsense. And now we're breaking out. So now let's wait for the right time to buy it. Jim there, Phil, Marvin, PS, Dan, Bill, all might have a different idea on how to enter the chart, and that's okay. However, we might all be absolutely agreeing on moving up. So the entry becomes very personal, not secretive, but personal to each trader. Now me, I like putting the buy box in here. I like buying in this area. I like waiting for bullishness to take hold. I have no plans to buy at the very bottom. And just so everybody knows, you know why I never do that? Right here, let's back this up. Do you know why I never buy candles like this on a pullback? And that's not a bad chart right there. I like it. But the reason I don't buy on candles like this, I couldn't pick a bottom if I tried. I have no idea if that's going to stop the buying or selling. How do I know it's not going to keep going down? So I want to put probabilities in my favor. I want to put bulls in there. And also, too, that is absolutely no guarantee that the chart is going to continue up. But at least I've started the race with something in my favor, rather than just buying something down and hoping and praying that it's going to go up again. Because obviously, right through here, that it can do up and down all day long. The last one I have is FCX. FCX. Let's see here. There we go. Nice trend up. A lot of noise through here. And now we're trying to break out. Nice little rally up. Let's change color. Here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bars yesterday. Maybe 5.5. I don't know how you might count yesterday's bar. But there's no way in heaven's name that I can possibly make it right buying this yesterday or the day before, knowing we've been up so many bars. So what I'm going to do is patiently wait for a little bit of rest, just like that, and then wait for that buy signal, and then hop aboard. And then I'll be looking for 44.80, 49.50 up there as possible targets. Yesterday, we were talking here in the room about similar things of this, where look for the, if you look at a chart like this, and I'm going to make this stay on top. There we go. If you look at a chart like this and you see it yesterday or the day before, and you say to yourself, man, I wish I had that chart. Man, I wish I would have bought that. Look at that beautiful run. I could have made so much money in it. Man, that would be cool. That is the chart you want on your watch list. You don't. I don't believe we want charts like this on our watch list. This is, to me, a waste of absolute energy, waste of life. Looking for charts on a downtrend on your watch list, waiting for some big boom. What a waste. Find a chart that's working. When you see something like that, that's gold. That is absolute gold. A trend, a stock will stay in a trend as long as it's in the trend. Sounds corny, but it's true. Now, we set up the buy box in here. How do you know when it's working? Yesterday, we were fooling around, and I created this alert. LTA Advantage, Live Trading Alerts Advantage. Take charts like this, put them on this here, and then use something, a 3/8 trap maybe, or whatever mechanism. There's several tools in the Live Trading Alert Scanner that will give you help with entries, help with tons of things. But here, we've already established the chart. What we want now is maybe an advantage with an entry. So what we're going to do is I'm going to put this on this watch list. When this starts giving me green bars, then I will know green bars in a 3/8 trap. So I will know when this is in a 3/8 trap, and I will know when we have a green bar. So I can be sitting back, drinking coffee, eating a burger at my desk, doing nothing. I do have to be looking at this, So if I start seeing something like this right here, I know maybe to go look at it. An example is, let's go look at MU. Is MU doing just what we talked about? Just what we talked about. Here's our pop-up. There's our little bit of consolidation. Are we getting a little bullish right now? And this is pre-market stuff right here. So, perfect way to trade, I think. Just absolutely. This is like having salt and pepper on your dinner table. It's just one of those things that's always there. For me, always having butter on your dinner table. It just goes with it. Having a right leg, having a pair of pants with both right and left legs. It just sounds right. Just makes sense. Okay, I better get out of here. I'll see everybody in about 20 minutes for the market, okay? Take care.